Dream Team? It's your boy Neal back with another reaction video. Here we are, the 5 things you don't say to Germans. I'm very intrigued at these 5 things. Are these the 5 things that's going to make any German go off on you? I want to know. But before we jump in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, give a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You can subscribe to any of it, put all the links in the description. All you got to do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. I'm human. I talk back. If you guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon, or in the description section there's a Google form link. What we got?
Since moving to Germany, I have learned a few things that you shouldn't say to Germans unless you're trying to annoy them. And why would you want to do that? You wouldn't, of course. So
sometimes you just like to press people's buttons. Sometimes, not all the time, not most of the time, but sometimes you do tend to press people's buttons.
To annoy them. And why would you want to do that?
Me, of course.
You wouldn't, of course. So here they are. What not to say to Germans. Hey everyone, I'm Donna and you're watching.
Donna, I'm sorry I said Dana. Donna. Alright, keep it going.
Hey everyone, I'm Donna and you're watching Wanted Adventure Living Abroad. Lederhosen. Anything like, where's your lederhosen? Or, all Germans wear lederhosen, don't they? Or, lederhosen. It's the national outfit of Germany, right? Is off limits. As I explained in this video, yes, some Germans do wear lederhosen and dirndls, especially in the state of Bavaria, but definitely not all Germans. And people who live in other areas of Germany sometimes find it really annoying when visitors or people who have never been to Germany just think that all Germans everywhere wear these outfits. Light beer.
I need to look up what a lederhosen is. I don't know what it is. I need to look it up and see what we talking about here. But you can't get
all
no light
Germans
beers.
Everywhere wear these outfits. Light beer. If you're at a bar in Germany and you're looking for a drink with a little less calories in it, asking for a light beer or asking which of the German beers are light is going to get you one of 2 responses. Either the bartender will hand you a Helles, which is a pale lager beer and not at all particularly light in calories, but Helles literally translates into light. Or the bartender will know what you mean and just give you a little sneer or roll their eyes at you. I've seen it happen. Germans are disgusted by Americans watering down their beer for a light version. They have no problem, however, watering down their wine. So, my tip for you, if you want a lighter drink, maybe go for a Weinschorle, red or white, which is wine mixed with sparkling water. David Hasselhoff.
Dang, y'all, I can't get no light. All I drink is light beers. Bud Light, Natural Light, Coors Light. You can't get a light beer. It's offensive. It's frowned upon. Dang, that's tough. I understand why Germany they would do that, but it's still tough. I mean, they gonna look at you like you're not no real beer drinker, bro. Like, what you want, a juice? You want some water? Order that. You want a light beer? We're not giving you no light beers here.
Or white, which is wine mixed with sparkling water. David Hasselhoff. It's flying on the wings of tenderness. You want me to turn it up?
Why would you do that?
Because it's David Hasselhoff.
David who?
David Hasselhoff. Don't tell me you don't know who David Hasselhoff is. Doesn't everyone in Germany just love David Hasselhoff? No, they don't. Not everyone. He had one song in 1989, Looking for Freedom, that with the fall of the Berlin Wall really resonated with the time and the feeling in Germany. But that's it. The relationship goes no deeper than that. So no, not all Germans love David Hasselhoff, let alone even know who he is. Sorry, David. White asparagus.
When I was thinking David Hasselhoff, I'm thinking, I didn't even know David Hasselhoff had created music. I'm thinking David Hasselhoff, the surfer. Am I wrong in it? I'm thinking the surf guy who was lifeguard in movies. I didn't know about no song.
Let alone even know who he is. Sorry, David. White asparagus. Stefan, I just came from downtown and I'm telling you, they're all over the place. Everywhere, every fruit and veggie kiosk, there's these vegetables that look like huge. What are you cooking?
Spargel, of course.
As I mentioned in a whole video just dedicated to Spargel, Germans go absolutely bonkers over their white asparagus. You go to bed one night in April and wake up the next morning, poof, the city is covered in these white stalks. Really, every fruit and veggie kiosk, every store, it's incorporated into every meal imaginable at the restaurants. Spargel takes over the place. So, what should you not say to Germans here? From my experience, pretty much anything bad or making fun of their beloved Spargel. Not because it really upsets them so much, but just more because they don't seem to really get the joke or find it at all amusing. My American friends get it. They're like, yeah, that's the most phallic looking veggie I've ever seen. Forget about the eggplant emoji. Somebody needs to make some code for a Spargel emoji. But Germans seem to take their Spargel quite seriously. And whenever I've poked fun at it, they often just kind of stare back at me and then eventually follow up my comment with something serious and real about how delicious it tastes slathered in butter. Eurovision versus the world.
Spargel. So y'all love y'all Spargel. I might have to taste some. I might have to taste and try. See what the craze is about. See what the hype is about. Eurovision versus World Cup.
How delicious it tastes slathered in butter. Eurovision versus the World Cup. Back in 2010, I was in Germany for my very first Eurovision Song Contest. And one of Mr. German Man's friends was even having a party for it. Now, this was my first time ever hearing about the contest, and at the party, people got dressed up in funny costumes, and there were a lot of people at the party, so it seemed to me like it must be a pretty big deal. I had been to Super Bowl parties in the US that had less enthusiasm. So, yeah, I thought this must be something that's important to Germans. And it was a big year because 2010 is when Germany's own Lena won the Eurovision Song Contest singing Satellite. Yay! Congratulations, Germany! Okay, now fast forward a few months later, 2010 was also the year the World Cup took place in South Africa, and Germany made it really, really far, only to lose right toward the end, so they didn't actually make it to the final game. Well, after that loss, the next day I had an English class to teach, and my students were all really bummed out because Germany had gotten kicked out of the World Cup. So to try to cheer them up, I said, well, I mean, Germany won the Eurovision Song Contest this year, so it just wouldn't be fair if they also won the World Cup. Like, you can only have one big win per year. You know, let some other country win the World Cup after you already won the Eurovision Song Contest. Yeah, apparently...
Yeah, you don't say that, G. To a sports fan, bro. You can't, it's not equal. It's not equal, especially if you're an avid sports fan. It's like, bro, like, this is the World Cup the World Cup we're talking about. And I understand Eurovision's a huge thing where all these countries definitely compete, and it's amazing. Shout out to Germany for winning that year. But you want the World Cup, you want to win the World Cup. I done seen plenty of football fans in videos that absolutely go crazy.
You already won the Eurovision Song Contest. Yeah, apparently those two things are not comparable. So my question for you is, have you ever found yourself saying any of these things in Germany? And Germans, what else do you get annoyed about hearing? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And also a big thank you so much to our patrons on Patreon who help make these videos possible. Thank you so much for your support. If you would like to check out our Patreon page, you can find a link to that down in the description box below. And if you also want a cool t-shirt like what Mr. German Man has to show your love for Spargel, you can find out about that down in the description box below as well. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen. All you have to do is that I want you to start saying Spargel, of course, as you're turning.
Spargel, of course.
I feel like I could really give my thanks if I had more space and I was able to, like, jump into the shot. Thank you so much for watching. No? Okay. I'll just try to
so
do it normally then. After you won the Eurovision, maybe go for a wine charlotte. As I explained in... Which side would the video come on? There are these vegetables that it's, yeah.
I love her, bro. You can just tell her energy is just like so upbeat. It's a smile she had on her face the entire time. She's just literally like sending positivity through the screen, and you can't help but take it in. And be positive and happy and excited and share that kind of joy. She's just a dope creator. That's all we got for this one. If you guys got a favorite video you want to see me react to, you can subscribe to Patreon or in the description section or your Google form link. Hit the link, fill out your suggestions, send it to me. Want me to get to yours faster, fill out premium. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, give the video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You want to subscribe to any of it, put all the links in the description. All you got to do is hit the link. Follow me, talk to me. Love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team in YouTube. It's your boy D Neal. Out.